Igbo ndị ọma na-ege ntị, nnọọ na My African Village TV, your guide to the hidden treasures of Africa. Today, we are going to be exploring the Igbo community or Ndi Igbo from Enugu State, n'ala Haiti, in the country of Haiti. In the heart of the Caribbean, where the sun kisses the waves and history weaves its intricate tapestry, lies a remarkable connection, a bridge across continents. Welcome to Echoes of Enugu, Ndi Igbo na Haiti. Our journey begins in the lush hills of Enugu, Nigeria. Here, Ndi Igbo, the vibrant ethnic group known for their resilience and cultural richness, once thrived. Their language, music, and traditions echoed through the valleys. But fate had other plans. Centuries ago, the Igbos faced the harrowing Middle Passage. Not only the Igbos, however, but the entire African continent. A voyage that tore families apart, yet somehow bound them to a distant land, Haiti. And up until today, anyị ka nwere ụmụnne anyị in the country of Haiti, and I want you guys to take a listen to this.
This is a cultural diplomacy event. Several decades of searching for the true origin has brought this group from the Caribbean Haiti nation to Enugu State. They say they have traced their origin to the southeastern Nigerian state. Several reports and scholarly articles have shown that the Haitians attribute their religious culture to those of the Igbos. It's believed Igbo Loa, an ancient god of Ndi Igbo, is alive in Haiti and is being appeased in accordance with the culture and tradition of the Igbos. Leader of the delegation, Senator Moise John Charles, says they traveled 28 hours to the African country to identify with their Igbo brothers.
We have speeched in many places all over the world. We have already speeched during 3 times in the UN. I was invited by the Brazilian government. I was invited by the Venezuelan government. I have visited many places, many countries all around the world. But that's the first time I have visited a country where everybody looks like me. I've not come here as a foreign person. I've come back home.
Ndi Igbo infused their essence into Haitian Creole, the language that sings of survival, resistance, and freedom. Listen closely, and you will hear the echoes of Enugu in the lively conversations and soulful melodies. What these guys did was to scatter Ndi Igbo across the globe because they were used for the sugar cane, the cotton, and etc. However, these places, during the transatlantic slave trade, are countries that are not theirs. Some of them even ran to come and join the others where they currently are. And some are dead and some are beginning to discover, like our brother rightly said. He said that this is the only place he happened to visit and see people who looked exactly like him. You can imagine the joy. And when you look at his face, you can tell, no Igbo. And so, during the season, there are at least over 1 million Africans at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. I mean dead. These weren't American or Brazilian, etc. These people were the Yorubas, the Fulanis, the Igbos, the Mandika men, and women who were thrown overboard by European slave traffickers. So, as the sun sets over the hills of Enugu and the waves kisses the shores of Haiti, the echoes persist. The Igbos in Haiti, the living bridge, remind us that roots run very deep. Even across oceans, their story is a testament to the enduring spirit of humanity, transcending time and borders. And you know, as we always say, Igbo would do anything for his freedom. He would travel, he would explore, he will do things that come naturally to him as wisdom that God has embedded in them. And during all this time has been a season. You guys know that this has been more than 400 years ago. And today, the truth about Igbo, this particular tribe in Africa, is beginning to emerge. Before we move on to the next, which is Igbo na Gabon, I have a lot to say about that. And momentarily, we're just going to drop a few things for you guys because we are working on having someone on board to come and share some deep truths with us about the Igbos in Gabon. Concluding on the part of the Igbos in Haiti, like we always say in My African Village TV, we are telling our stories. We are being our own media. We are rising everywhere from around the world to say, to tell who we are, to take the space and speak with our mouth, to tell our own story about our heritage and who we really are. And so join us on this amazing journey. If you haven't already started, go ahead and watch our previous episodes on My Story, My Legacy. This is an amazing series that we have started, and we are hoping to uncover as much as we can, even down to ask why that scattering started. I know some of you know it already, but we are going to get deeply into the depths of why they have to decide to scatter us abroad. Now, moving on to Igbo na Gabon. A lady testified on our previous video that she was in primary school when Igbo kids were transported or flew to other African countries during the Biafran War. She attested that some came back, in particularly those in the space of Gabon, didn't come back. And it is alleged that even the president of Gabon, Igbo, Unumalafia, it is not just alleged. I remember my daddy telling us that story. We were much younger though, but now I understand better. And I want to share with us a clip of, I know most of you would have seen this clip somewhere, but I just wanted to put it out here for the record. These are the Igbo children in the refugee camp in Gabon. Take a listen.
Is a taste of paradise. I got a drink that'll make you feel alive. Sipping for tuna juice. It's gonna take you high. Tropical flavor in every single drop. When you taste it, you won't wanna stop. It's like a burst of sunshine in a glass for tuna juice.
And so, as I rightly told you guys, they didn't come back. And to this effect, we have been able to put down our resources to track down our very own, who will be here sometime, or we will feature her story soon. She is Igbo Gabonese. I don't mean Ndi Igbo Gal Gabon. I personally have family members still residing in Gabon, and a lot of people, and so many of us didn't even know why we are being dragged in our spirit. We are being attracted by places where our brothers and sisters once were or are. And this is why you see so many people in Equatorial Guinea. I personally have family members living in Malabo for the longest time, but none of them knew that there's a reason why they love or they fell so much in love with those places. Just like Gabon, we have indigenous Igbos who were brought to Gabon to a point that the former president of Gabon is an Igbo man, Odinamba, Odimba, you might say, but you know how they do well to corrupt the Igbo names where he was raised. And this is what they did. They did the same in Sierra Leone, if you guys can remember some of our videos that we've shared on here. They take our people, they train them, they corrupt them, they use them as puppets in the place of authority to maltreat other black people. It's not only them, even in other African countries, most of our African leaders are puppets in the hands of these people. And so, wrapping up this video, I am going to encourage every one of us to know that the reason some of our brothers and sisters are hiding wherever they are, regardless of what they were told, is because no one is speaking. Sometimes I feel very emotional narrating these stories. Only with them, like my heart is crushed, because now it's all coming back to my mind, and it's making so much sense to me. When I was in Cross River State, in Calabar precisely, 3 years ago, there's this lady. We usually would buy fruits from her. And I remember us having conversations in Igbo, and she seemed to understand everything we are saying. Every single thing, and she would respond in English, and that kept going on and on. We didn't know how, and it wasn't just her, but so many people like that, until I stumbled on this video that our brother made from the people of Obobura local government area in Cross River State, and I was in shambles. Stop hiding yourselves. Stop pretending. Stop behaving like the people that they put you together with. And when I see some of these communities, the government presence is not there. No development of any sort, no schools, nothing. And these people are looking like the least in their communities. And this is why some of them in other African countries, or even in the Caribbean, are doing so well to allow themselves to be absorbed by the community. You're a lion. You're a lioness wherever you are. I love the fact that some of you are coming up to write in the comment section. I've stumbled on one from Sierra Leone, and so many more. And people are trying to reach out to me. Stop hiding. If you heard what I just said, go ahead, write in the comment section, identify with your brothers and sisters. If you're also willing to come on board to share your story, to share the little history that you heard from your forefathers, from your parents, from your grannies. This platform is open to host you and to bring out that story from you so that others can hear it and get encouraged and become bold once again to be identified as Igbo. Guys, this is a big project for all of us, and I encourage every one of you to subscribe and be on board, because we are going to be uncovering more and more in the nearest future. And so, until we see you guys in the next video, akabokwa mwadunu Splendor Ngozi. God bless you.